Cody starts off the show chatting about what he did to Drew McIntyre last week, gloating about hitting him with the title. Is that something baby faces do? I don't think so. But Drew McIntyre comes and interrupts him, tells him he wasn't the one that hurt Jacob Fatu so that they couldn't have the match, and that why are people cheering Cody, because Cody's the guy that hit him with the belt. Cody's the one that's doing all the bad things. And Drew has a point. But then he's quickly interrupted by Jimmy Uso, who's back on SmackDown, that attacks him because he thinks he's the one that was responsible for Jacob Fatu getting hurt. Then we get into a tag team match between the MFTs and Rey Fenix and Shinsuke Nakamura. The MFTs would come out with the W after Tama Tonga chokeslams Rey Fenix onto the apron, and Tama Tonga finishes off the match. Yay, 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 yay. Then we get into Kiana James versus Tiffany Stratton, and if you've seen what happened after the match, you know Tiffany picks up the dub. Jade comes out to make the save after she's getting beat up, and then turns heel on Tiffany, beating her up, and basically saying she's done being nice to everybody. And big character change for Jade Cargill. Now they have a match set for Saturday night's main event, where I think Tiffany probably drops the belt here. Then we get into a US Open Challenge, which is still continuing with Ilya Dragunov as champion, as he is a workhorse, and anything that you can do to get him on the show, you do to get him on the show. And Aleister Black would be the one to answer. An interesting opponent, be a good match. Zelina Vega tries the shenanigans to help him win, but Damian Priest comes out, stops them, and Ilya Dragunov picks up the victory with a torpedo. And then Damian Priest gets to work after the match, starts beating up on Aleister Black before Zelina Vega helps him escape, and looks like this feud is continuing. Then we get backstage, Alexa and Charlotte interview. They answer Bayley's challenge and accept, and they will be facing Lyra and Bayley on Raw. And then we get into Nia Jax interrupting them, and she will also be taking on Alexa Bliss next week. Then we get to the main event, Jimmy versus Drew in a no disqualification match. Jimmy has him set up through the table. Uso splash, misses. Drew Claymore beats up Jimmy after the match, and then Cody comes in to make the save. While he's focused on if Jimmy's okay or not, Drew comes back, claymores him, and Drew looks in prime position to be your next WWE champion. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode of Smackdown.